everyone. Welcome to Hot Shoes. My name is Eric Contreras, and I'm the owner of Runners Plus and RunnersPlus.com. We're here to talk about running, hot new shoes, and all while eating hot wings. So that's pretty much the premise. What we have today are a 7-level series of hot sauces, and we're going to do level 1, 3, 5, and 7. So that'll just be chipotle, jalapeno, habanero, and then an extra hot habanero. So all that being said, we've got a special guest today, which we're pretty excited about. So I'd like to introduce you to Ian. And Ian Pierson is with Nike. His role is what's called a, actually not Eakin, he's a so performance running Eakin with Nike. Basically we're happy to have you here. Really excited. And what we'll do is we'll start with the level 1, hopefully not that hot, and we'll just get hotter as we go. So dig in. This is level 1. This is chipotle, and then I'll have some good questions for you.
Sounds great. Thanks for having me, Eric. Stoked for today. That's pretty good. Very good flavor.
Good flavor. Not that hot. No. Of course, I forgot napkins this time. Why don't you introduce yourself, talk through your role at Nike.
Yeah. Well, Eric, thanks for having me tonight. It's going to be a fun time going through these, eating hot wings. But my name is Ian Pierson. I'm the performance running Eakin based out of Columbus, Ohio. So I cover the Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky territory. But basically, Eakin is Nike spelled backwards. So I'm an advocate for the brand. I know everything, all the details of the brand, and we know the product forward and backwards. That's kind of why our name is backwards, Eakin. But yeah, it's a fun role, and you kind of see everything in the business.
It also gives you a chance to just do fun stuff like this, where you eat wings, have a beer, and talk about some shoes. So one thing we're really excited about, and we'll get to it, is this shoe here. So I won't spoil the surprise yet, but before we get into that, how'd you get into running? What's your first memory of running?
Yeah, great question. So I don't know how my mom did it, but I grew up one of 5 kids. We're all 1 year apart. So it was quite a lot of fun. It was kind of like growing up with best friends. But in our front yard, we had this pond, and it was probably 200 meters around. So my dad would time us around there, and we'd always run around and try to see who would be the fastest going around. So that was probably my first memory of running, and kind of fell in love with it and kept going.
That's pretty cool. Just a 200-meter loop.
Just around the pond. It was a lot of fun. Luckily, didn't fall in many times, but
So that was your first memory of running.
Yeah.
What's your most recent kind of memorable experience with running?
Yeah. So with this performance running Eakin role, a lot of fun moments come with doing partnerships or going to these big events with your own specialty partners. But one of them was going to NXR, helping out there, and seeing those high school teams qualify and making it to our headquarters out in Portland. Just the emotions that come out of those high school kids once they qualify is something truly special to see.
So for those that don't know, what is NXR?
Yeah,
what does that all entail?
Yeah, so that is our regional meet at the end of cross country season. So at the end of all the state meets, we host a regional and national meet. So people in the Midwest go to Terre Haute, Indiana, and they race at NXR, Nike Cross Regionals, and the top 2 teams and top 5 individuals make it out to Portland and get a race against the best in the nation. But it's a fun experience for the high school kids.
Excellent. Well, we're going to lean into this shoe next. Let's have another bite. Cheers.
Cheers.
Before we do that, appreciate having you on.
Yeah, thanks, Eric.
All right, Ian.
All right.
First one wasn't that bad. This is level 3. This is jalapeno, so we're going to try this one and then really get into the reason we're here, talk about this shoe. So
awesome.
Let's dig in.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Boop. Already a little hotter.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, not too bad. I just forgot the napkins again.
Yeah.
But,
So while this is soaking in, what is this shoe?
Yeah. So we're here today talking about something very special. This is the Nike Pegasus Premium. So this is our latest innovation in running footwear. And it's going to debut in later January. That's when it's going to be coming out. So It's our newest Nike running innovation.
So talk to me about you said innovation.
Correct.
I know there's a lot packed in here.
Yeah.
Tell me about the innovation in the Pegasus Premium.
Yeah, so we're gonna start at this upper right here. To start, we got this premium tongue, so it's a really soft tongue. We have perforated holes. We really just want to show that air in the shoe, show that breathability. So you can see the perforations throughout the tongue, and then we move to a circular knit upper right here. That just adds that more breathability as well. If you look at the shoe, if you look down, you can see the breathability, you see your sock through the shoe. And then we have this reflective piping around, so that kind of gives that reflection, more premium look, and then a mono mesh upper as well at the bottom of the upper to give it a more premium look.
All while we have to be really careful not to touch it because we forgot our napkins again.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can't touch it.
All right, so that's the top of the shoe.
That's the top, but the special part goes into that midsole. So that first layer that you're stepping on in the midsole, the upper midsole, is going to be ZoomX. So our most responsive foam that we have in our race day footwears. So really we want that runner to step in there and just feel that softness, but also that responsiveness that ZoomX gives. But the specialty of the Pegasus Premium is coming from our contoured Air Zoom unit. So the first time that we've had a visible contoured Air Zoom unit, full length as well. And really special, Air Zoom is our most responsive cushioning system. So not foam, but system. Really responsive underneath the foot, and it just gives you the most energy return for that runner. And then the bottom is ReactX, is going to be what's in our Pegasus and some of future footwear. But it's going to be 13% more responsive than previous React, and then 43% more sustainable, and just increase that durability for that runner at the bottom of that midsole. And then the bottom outsole is a high abrasion rubber. So
now I had the chance to try this on, and I mean the step-in feel is really unique. I mean I've been doing this for I think 15 years, and this is a shoe I've been really excited to come down the pipe from Nike. What was your experience trying it on? You know, what do you feel underneath?
Yeah, so it's a very unique sensation. You really step on there, and it's just a smooth ride. Soft, but also super responsive. That Air Zoom unit, it just kind of similar to a carbon plate, but you just kind of keep going. I really suggest people, when they try it on, to go in stride, just because you really feel like you have a trampoline underneath the foot. You kind of just push forward with the Air Zoom unit. And with that contoured Air Zoom, it just really pushes you forward, so really natural. Nice.
Yeah, it feels awesome right on step in. Yeah. Like I'm really excited about this. Now this is, Pegasus Premium.
Yeah.
So it's one of many shoes in the Nike lineup for the running line. Where does it fit in? Tell me more about Nike's lineup of shoes.
Yeah, so we are introducing this new lineup where we're focused on 3 icons that we really love within our running market that has worked in the past. So we're really going to focus in on the Pegasus, Vomero, and the Structure. But Pegasus is really going to be that responsive cushioning, and the Pegasus Premium comes into that premium responsive feel underneath the foot. So we're giving that runner the most responsive Pegasus to date. So it's just going to be a fun, fast ride. That's where it's going to fit within our running category.
So you've got multiple shoes.
Yep.
Who is this shoe for?
Yeah, so runners, they have multiple shoes in their rotation nowadays. So this shoe is kind of just a fun shoe that runners will want to take out for a run. We could categorize as a super shoe. Super shoe and super trainer, not super shoe. Because it's going to be fast for those longer runs whenever your legs are feeling dead at those longer miles, but you just want a little more pep to your step. That Pegasus Premium is going to take you there, but if you have pickups on a day, it's going to pick up that pace for you as well. And then if you just want to feel good on an easy run, it's just going to take those miles and make it feel easy for you. So kind of another shoe in that rotation for a fun experience, a fun ride, bringing innovation and inspiration to that everyday run. So
cool. So when and where can you get a hold of one of these?
It's going to be at select RSG partners, so stores like Runners Plus, a very select few, and then at Nike Direct, but very select few RSG partners for the most part.
And then it comes out when?
It's going to be coming out at the end of January, so.
Right on.
Yeah, come pretty soon.
Excellent. All right, Ian.
Yeah.
This is the third of the hot sauces. This is level 5, so we're now on to habanero. Yeah. Habanero just sounds hotter, and kind of first to smell, I think we're getting into it now.
Yeah, it's a little spicy in here.
Yeah, if you're not crying a little bit, I'm going to be upset.
I'm breaking a sweat right now.
Yep. But. So I'll put a little in here first.
Yep. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. We did get the napkins this time.
We did.
All right. A little hotter.
Not too bad.
While you're getting that down, what's new for Nike running in 2025?
Great question. You know, I alluded to in the last question of kind of the future, where this shoe fits in. So at the running event this past year, we kind of showcased our new construct where we're focusing on those three icons, the Structure, Pegasus, and Vomero. And each of those icons stand for something different. So that Structure is going to be for that support for that runner, someone that needs a supportive ride underneath the foot. The Vomero is going to be our colossal cushioning line, someone that needs that max cushion on their foot, really likes a comfortable high cushion shoe. And then Pegasus, really light, responsive. That's gonna be a responsive line, kind of road-like feel underneath the foot. So it's kind of nice. We're serving everyday runners with different kind of benefits in each shoe, different price points. But ultimately, we wanted to listen to the runner and make some different options for each runner, which I think it's better for us to serve the athlete, and that's kind of our main goal as a brand.
So, three different, essentially, you said icons,
Yep.
Three different silos of footwear. You know, that supplements what you already have with the competition line. Of course, everything outside of that, from trail, cross training, all of that as well.
Yeah.
So I guess the question I would have for you next is, of all that stuff coming out for 2025, what are you most excited about from Nike? And while you're answering, I'm going to flex a little bit. I'm going to take another bite of this one.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just that we're serving every runner with a shoe that could better serve them in their goals and needs. As we go, the icon level is very accessible for a new runner or someone that needs a good shoe underneath their foot as they log on miles. And that plus line, it's really someone that we're going to support them, whether they need more responsiveness, more cushion, or if they just need more support. And then that premium, just someone that likes that more premium material. So really what I'm looking forward to in our future is just serving everyday runners. We've served elite athletes the best we can, and we continue to serve those elite athletes. They set world records and do their best, but if we can help everyday runners set their new goals as they go out and embark on this new journey, I think this new footwear lineup is going to just do that. So that's why I'm most excited about our future.
Well, I know as a store, we're pretty excited about this. It's something, you know, working with our Nike rep, you know, they've talked about it for a little bit. We've seen the vision, and now it's starting to really get into place where we see the different icons. We see the multiple levels within those icons. So this is definitely, like I said before, we're excited about this.
Yep.
And definitely excited about getting it on to people's feet.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think Runners Plus, we're hosting a pub run with our local Dayton Track Club.
Correct.
Where I think, are we going to have these out there at the pub run?
We will have
Okay.
some Pegasus Premiums, and then it was also released at the running event. The Vomero 18 is going to be a big update for us too.
Yeah, that's
so
right,
in
that's
March,
right.
March,
Yep.
Vomero 18 and Pegasus Premium at the Dayton pub run. So should be a lot of fun.
Man.
Good time.
Yeah, that'll be two good shoes to try on.
Yep.
Super excited. So, all right, we've got one more wing left. This one was hotter,
Yeah.
not hateful. We'll see what the last one is.
Perfect.
All right, we are on to wing number 4. This is level 7. It's habanero, just like last time, but they're calling it habanero extra hot. So
Yeah.
I'm going to propose that for this one, we eat the whole wing as a challenge before we start going into questions. That way, you're firing on all cylinders of heat.
Yeah.
You ready?
My body will be definitely firing on all cylinders. I know that for sure. But
All right,
yeah.
let's do it to it.
Alrighty. Cheers, Eric.
One more cheers.
Yep.
Thanks for coming
Okay.
out.
Thanks for
See
having
you
me.
on the other side.
Here we go.
Hotter. Oh yeah.
Oh. That's a nice. My nose is running.
Keep going. Oh boy.
Nice kick to it. Oh my.
Yeah.
There we go. That was good though. Fucking did it.
I can feel that more than the others.
Yeah.
So while that's getting in you and going through your system,
Yep.
you knew you had a video shoot today. How did you mentally prepare for this? What were your steps?
I was just envisioning standing in front of Eric and was like, I need to be just strong, powerful in my message. But the biggest thing was just wake up, go for a nice easy run, and then just come to the store a little bit earlier, talk to staff, make sure everything's going well in the store. Just make sure I'm sharp on my knowledge of the product, and then, woo! This wig is kicking.
How far did you run this morning?
Just 5 miles, so nice and easy, nice and smooth, but not too hot, but yeah.
All right, so you ran 5 miles.
Yeah.
Talked to runners. Came on here. If you weren't a runner, though,
I was not a runner.
what other sport would you want to do?
Damn, tears coming. You know, growing up, I always wanted to be.
If this is too emotional for you, like we can.
I always look back, and my dream started with the great Canadian basketball player Steve Nash. So I always emulated my game to Steve Nash. So always passing the ball, giving my teammates the scores. But yeah, if I could be playing another sport, it'd be basketball.
Okay.
I can't make a basket for my life, but.
So you're not very good, but you would want to do it. You would want to be good at that.
Okay. Yeah, being Northeast Ohio, LeBron James and Steve Nash. Those are the two goats of basketball.
Okay. So, running, basketball, outside of Nike in the running world.
Yeah.
Kind of what has you excited for this year?
You know, I've go into a lot of running stores with my job. And something I'm super excited about outside of Nike is seeing all these running specialty stores step up and kind of like showcase their own brand and be themselves. You guys are a great showcase. Runners Plus, they're introducing Spiketown.
Appreciate that.
So all these high school kids, college kids, they could come out, find most spikes if they want to compete and win. And Runners Plus is the place to do it. So Spiketown is going to be but just looking forward to seeing what all my other run specialty stores do to kind of elevate themselves.
It's a super cool industry. Yeah. I mean, we're one of many, many, many running stores, even in just Ohio. I mean, we're in Dayton, Ohio, and I mean, there's a lot of great running stores in our neck of the woods and well beyond. One of the things we are proud about is what we offer with our collection, and with Nike, we carry a huge breadth of product from them. So, last trivia question for you.
Yeah.
What do we carry? Let's see if we can list them all off just from memory here.
Okay.
So start easy one.
Easy one. We'll start with our icons. We got Pegasus, Pegasus 41, Structure 25.
Okay.
And the Vomero 17.
18 coming out real soon.
18 will be out in March.
Yep.
And then we have Pegasus Plus.
Yep.
The Infinity, the Invincible.
Yep.
And then we have the Alphafly and Vaporfly.
Yep.
Streakfly.
Yep.
And then we also have
Zoomfly.
The Zoomfly, yeah, that was a great big update that we recently have. I would definitely recommend trying that if you have not. Zoomfly 6, and then we have Zagama in the trail, Pegasus Trail in the trail, and then
Peg Trail GTX, nice little one there. Yep. Metcon.
Metcon, yeah. You gotta get that cross training. I mean, I do a lot of lifting myself, but. Actually, no, I don't. But yeah,
we all runners should do more.
We should
of it,
lift. We should lift.
Always kind of tough to squeeze in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then from the track and field collection, we always do our best to carry. I think we carry every single spike in the track and field collection, from javelin, down to the rival sprint.
Yeah.
So everything in between.
If you want to compete, Runners Plus has it on the track. So
that's right.
You'll be ready to go.
Ian, really appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Went through some hot ones. That last one started
getting you. Last one was impressive. I didn't think it was that bad, but we're good. We're good. We're here.
Well, appreciate it.
Thanks, Eric.
And then always want to do a shout out to Aaron over here, cameraman.
Thank you, Aaron.
Appreciate you. He had all the wings we had. So thanks a bunch.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Shout out Runners Plus.